Hi, and welcome to the introduction to MyHomeReach. MyHomeReach is consisted of connections to company, provider, service provider, family members, carers, and then also we have the coordination of care where we have calendars, My Health and home care capability. Just looking at contacting your care provider, HealthComms in this case, clicking the button will send an alert, and you should be contacted shortly after that alert. The next green box there, we can create our family members. Here we can add sons, daughters, etc. And they can be contacted simply by touching the button, or the picture in this case. And then they go through a Skype session. Behind the picture we have other contact details, the Skype, phone number and email address, which can be used as required. We can create family members random here through this section. Some of this we will go through in more detail in separate tutorials, but essentially some of the details that you can add in here, again, email address, Skype ID, etc. Okay, similar to family, we can add carers. Your care provider may do this, or you can do it yourself. And again, contactable through the Skype, phone or email address, in the same way as the family members. And doctor similarly, if we have a doctor that you can contact. On the other side we have some of the coordination tools, and just quickly you see what's on today by looking at that pulling that out, tab out and pushing that back in again. And then the calendar, like many calendars, you can go to the date and you can view your events. You can create calendar events from here. Simple, the sort of standard details, set your reminders. You can create repetitions, recurring events, fix the time, date and time, pretty much standard. You can use the calendar for events such as medication reminders, it could be a doctor's appointment, nurse calling, any of those events. Just those events, and when we've recorded, as you saw earlier, will pop up on today's menu, and you can look at the calendar item in detail. In home care, this is where people coming into the home can record messages. We have some pre-recorded ones here where the carer has come in, they've started the service, finished the service, and the times that it's happened is recorded as well. Again, more detail will be in additional tutorials. They generally are asked to log in and put in those details. Next we look at what we call My Health. Here we can just basically send a simple message. How are you feeling today? Very good. Hit one of the buttons and that will send a text message to whoever signed up for that on the other end. We can look at, previous recordings and chart that, and we can look at those notes that have been left. Also within My Health we have what we call our branch logic Health 3 question and answer session. Quickly looking at medical adherence. Did you take your medicine? Yes or no? Good job, you did. Thank you very much. And in case I didn't, there's some additional questions that may be identifying the problem. This can be used to set up many various types of branch question and answers. In maintenance, plumbing issues, electrical or physical issues can be identified within the home, leaks, blockage, etc. So there's quite a lot of flexibility within the creation of these question and answer sessions. Here's a sort of a community care module, which can be a list of questions for the carer. We'll go back to the main screen. We can now look at the last button here is just services. Here we can create and add buttons for local services. There's your taxi cab. This is a transport service in Victoria. We can click on that and go to their website. If we're planning a journey, we can check out timetables, do our journey planner, then we can go back to our MyHomeReach session. If we have apps running on the Android app device behind, we can check those and pick them as we require. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for your attention. Cheers. Bye.